He's like, hey, come over, I want to show you this video. And so I was like, oh, that's cool, you know, that's cool that they did. He's like, no, I want to do that. And so then we just went from there.
The general idea for this project is to attach a glider, a remote-controlled glider, with live video and long-range pilot control to a weather balloon, and have the weather balloon tow the plane up to about 100,000 feet, and then have the plane detach from the balloon before the balloon pops, and glide the plane back to our initial launch site through an autopilot system that will be on the plane, and through just manual pilot control, depending on what the situation requires. This year's project was definitely based off of last year's. Since we successfully pulled that project off, we wanted to build off that and use our data and our experience with that project to do something a little bigger and a little more advanced as far as our skills and technology goes, which I think is what engineering is all about, learning from something that you did, or experiment that you did, and then moving that on to a different project.
Last year's project is like the easiest part of this year's project.
It's more complicated in almost every single way. The only thing that is the same is the balloon is lifting something. It's taken a lot more time and research and development and testing versus last year, where we basically just had one data sensor and a camera.
That we were all worried, okay, are we gonna be able to get it all the way up? Is the balloon gonna work? Is it gonna pop? Are we gonna have to, where's it gonna land, everything? And that's the easy part of this project. We don't even talk about that.
So this is the plane we'll be using or attaching to the balloon. It's called Falling with Style. It's a Toy Story quote, actually. Because we'll be essentially just like it's saying, falling, but we'll still have control of the plane. So we drive up to the site, beautiful day. Then we set up the launch site, to all the electronics and things. That was easy, really no hiccups there. Using an updated firmware for the OSD. It's the minimum OSD Extra, and they have trip distance in there as well. I was excited. This lab bunch, that's what I was going to use for these. There's actually some really heavy wind blowing, caused the balloon to be really wobbly as we were trying to fill the balloon. Don't let it pop.
A little scary.
Yeah. Countdown, guys! 5, 4, 3, 2. After the launch, everything went smoothly. It could fail, and I'd still be happy. That's awesome.
So we're just over 10 feet per second now.
Yeah.
10 to 15.
Yeah, it's pretty linear.
Which is actually pretty good. Horizontal angle, 276. 155.
Happy with our video signal. I couldn't ask for anything better. The wind was blowing it too far away, so it must be going horizontally quite a ways.
We're at about 18 miles. That's 56,000 feet.
I'm thinking we should cut it.
The range is it's a 20-mile range limit, and we're at almost 18 and a half miles. So we're getting close to it.
Okay. We're almost out of range. I say we cut. All right. Ready. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if we're falling or not.
Oh, we're down.
Yeah, we're down.
Okay.
We're falling. We're falling. I'm flying it. We're flying it. Okay, we're gonna bring it home. It's really choppy. Oh, hey, the plane flies it better than I can. So, okay, I'm in stabilized mode right now. It would have been fun to fly it, but it worked out much better having the onboard system take care of it. Oh, maybe it's just taking its time. Unfortunately, due to headwinds, though, the plane was not able to reach our original launch site.
We're almost at a horizontal angle.
So we're pretty far away, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
We're getting closer, yeah.
The number's
There we
going
go.
down.
It's going down.
Well, it went behind the ridge, so we can't.
Just don't know.
We don't know where it's at, no.
Go over to the other side of the ridge.
See if we can find it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm slightly concerned because the spot isn't working. The spot's the GPS that should be giving us coordinates where its location is, but for some reason it's not. We tested this morning, it was working fine, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. 'Cause if we had that, we could just drive straight to it. But right now, we have to do a little bit more math with seeing where its last known coordinates were and trying to create a most likely path that it would follow. If we can find a video signal on one of the ridges, we can see where it's at just by the longitude and latitude. So that's what we're doing right now. Holding the tent is out the window, going around, just trying to get a radio signal, and we couldn't find anything, unfortunately.
You didn't pick up anything in there?
Nothing, no. About 2 hours after the plane landed, we checked on the spot website, and bloop, it came up. So the next day, we got up about 6 o'clock and hiked out into the woods, and it was really hot. But we were able to find the general area where it was supposed to be at, and our GPS only got us within about 20 feet of where it should be.
Which you wouldn't think would be that bad.
No.
Like you think, oh, 20 feet, yeah. Visibility was about 2 feet. So you basically had to stand over it in order to see it.
Yes, so we got to about like the 20 feet of where it should be, and we just had to start hacking with machetes.
Not even scared.
You see it?
I'm right here.
We'll be looking at data, eating ice cream, or actually probably drinking water. You end up learning way more than you think you would ever learn from just a small little project.
I think the biggest thing I learned, learning how to approach a problem and take it step by step.
Which I guess was another thing that we learned is things that don't oftentimes work out just the way you plan.
Yeah.
So you just have to really roll with the punches.
Saying something works and proving that it works, two different things. I mean, you learn things in the classroom, okay, you're given the problem, okay, yeah, that works, but then you don't really think of, well, what are all the hoops that you have to jump through in order to make it?
If you can apply yourself and see, wow, if I actually just stick at something, work at it for a while, it opens the doors up to so many other things that you could do and makes a goal that seems really far off more attainable.
Yeah, with any project, like the first quarter way through, it's pretty daunting. Like, you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and just being able to stick it through step by step by step, and then being able to get there.
I'd say to anybody who wants to do a research project like this, try the best you can. The knowledge and skills that you learn through applying yourself and researching and getting fired up about a project really spurs you on to learn more and teaches you skills that you'll be able to use in so many different areas of your life. The research skills and the troubleshooting skills alone, I think, was worth it for both of us. When it's something that you are passionate about and that you want to see completed, that's what makes it truly fun. Because it needs to be something that you want to do yourself, not someone else is making you do. You're learning so much, retaining so much because you're enjoying it. So I would tell them, go ahead and give it a shot.